there, this is Yana speaking. So, same deal as last time, I have this little fan on here to help ventilate the area because I do not want I do not want to be like struggling to breathe. So, ventilating the area. Anyway, hi, how are you? I'm about to do another painting for 20 minutes, I guess, probably. Maybe a little less, maybe like 16. I'm gonna try to keep my voice low, like last time, low and soft. I can't whisper because I want to make sure I am heard over this. Anyway, let's see. Last time we talked about Buggy and Shanks's emotional damage, trauma, and terrible coping mechanisms. Today, I'm probably going to roast Buggy's wardrobe. Here we go. Which flower looks like it really wants to be red? Let's see. By the way, these flowers may be red and blue, but they are not American flowers. They're just red and blue. Let's pick this one. Anyway, we could talk about plenty of Buggy's terrible life choices. The one I want to talk about, though, is his god-awful wardrobe. It is a crime against my retinas. Every time I look at him, it's like he's purposely trying to burn out my eyeball. It's terrible. I know that he has a clown thing. I know that's where he's going with this. But to be honest, I've seen a lot of clowns with better taste, better coordination, and all around better performance. He's overdramatic and just doesn't deliver. And I'm not sorry. Maybe this too is a terrible coping mechanism, but who knows? I'm honestly just shocked that between Shanks, Roger, and Rayleigh, he has absolutely no sense of fashion. I don't think he could dress decently to save his life, and it personally offends me to see him on screen each time. That being said, I don't hate him. I just think he dresses like I don't even know. I can't even like use clown as a comparison because he's trying to be a clown and he's failing. He's not funny, his clothes are tacky, and he gets angry way too easily. This is probably due to the emotional damage we were talking about, but alas, there's nothing I can do about that, and it is not going to save his outfit. Now, I am not a fashionista. I am not here to talk about the hip in new fashion. That's just not me. But I really wish someone had taken him aside and talked to him about this. I have a sneaking suspicion that people on his crew, like on some subconscious level, don't respect him as much as they think, because if they respected him, they would not let him go out in public like that. There are plenty of pirates who apparently know how to dress themselves, so I'm honestly shooketh. Then again, he isn't the only one who dresses like the tackiest. I don't even know. This is just like some tomfoolery. I mean, Doflamingo also engages in tacky tomfoolery, so again, it's not like he's the only one. It's just like, wow, bro. It's shockingly bad. I honestly can't even make it up. I just don't understand how someone can dress so badly. He has no taste. And you would think that with his taste in treasure and like how high maintenance and spoiled he is, that he would know how to dress himself. And yet, he does not. I've literally seen 5-year-olds have better color coordination. I had better color coordination at 5. I really don't know what happened. Like, I don't know if this is because there's a lack of parental, like, guidance since Roger, died when he was younger, but I mean, Roger could manage to go outside without looking like a fool every single time, so I really don't know what's going on. Also, he has the worst luck, but honestly, has he ever heard that clownery gets you clowned? Because, Anyway, I feel like he could have been doing this a lot better. There's nothing wrong with going all in on a theme. I mean, if there was, emo and goth wouldn't exist, pastel wouldn't exist, but sweetie, honey, darling, no. You can tell that just like maybe they do respect him, but they don't have the courage to tell him that he looks dreadful. I genuinely don't know why they let him go on like this. If I looked that bad, I'd want someone to tell me. It's kind of like when you have spinach in your teeth, except they let him dedicate an entire wardrobe over 2 decades to this tomfoolery. They could have told him the first time, that looks weird, bro. But instead, they decided to spare his feelings, and now we're stuck with it. Y'all, I'm devastated. Give me a second to pick out a color. Buggy is committing eye crimes. I genuinely don't understand how he can go around in those outfits. I was ready to cry. I've never cried over someone's wardrobe. Bede almost got me there. Buggy pushed me over, even though I saw Buggy first. Anyway, Bede is another terrible dresser. Terrible. And I'm not talking about fashion trends, but honey. A lot of people think that Bede is trans and that Buggy's gay. But honestly, I don't even know if I want to claim him, because I feel like most of the queer people I know have better taste, better color coordination, and better overall ability to tell when something is tacky AF. So, I really, like, don't know what to tell you. Like, bro. I want to shake him. Like, I never understand. Is no one honest with this man ever? Do you all just lie to him? Do you want him to look bad? I don't get it. He looks like he got a memo to go to a child's birthday party and then didn't get the follow-up memo that told him to dress well. Like, I just don't understand it. There are so many, like, horror movie clowns that dress better. Like, I can't lie. I feel like if one of them was going to show up at my birthday party, I would literally rather have Pennywise show up, because at least Pennywise isn't going to violate my retinas. Well, not in the same sense. The worst part is, I don't even know if he understands. I don't think he realizes that he's traumatizing all of us with his tacky, uncoordinated tomfoolery. I don't think he knows. I don't think he knows. Someone's got to tell this man, because I don't think he knows. Also, this painting is a disaster, but I'm gonna do it anyway. At least the colors match. At least they go together. I can't say the same for his wardrobe, so, you know, there's hope for this painting that there is not for his wardrobe, and that's sad. It would help if I could tell where things began and ended, but, you know, I can't make myself care, so go figure. At any rate, I really, really don't know. You know what? I wondered for a while if he was colorblind, but he would still be able to tell what the patterns were even if he couldn't see the color, so that's not it, and I'm not going to put that on my colorblind siblings. I'm just not. It's insulting. I can't even put it on clowns, because again, it's insulting. He's a disgrace to any actual clowns. Clowns have, like, a theme going on, and he's all over the place. I don't know where he's going, but I don't want to go there with him. Anyway, we can definitely talk about Bede now, because I need respite, because I feel like I'm being re-traumatized just thinking about some of the crap Buggy has worn in public. Maybe he's just shameless. Maybe he's doing it to catch his opponents off guard. Maybe he knows what he's doing to our eyes and it's a targeted attack. I don't really know. I can't tell. It could be a battle strategy. Maybe he's trying to distract us. Maybe he's trying to make us catatonic so that we can't attack him. Regardless, I just, yeah. Anyway, Bede. I legitimately thought Bede was like a 60-year-old woman with a bad perm and a thrift store bubble coat. but apparently he's like younger than me, and I didn't realize that. I was like, oh, Pokemon's progressive representation, they're showing like old people doing things young people can do, that's amazing. No, turns out he's younger than me. He just can't dress himself. I really don't understand what it is with all these guys who can't dress themselves. Like, I could dress myself at 5. Did my mother let me pick out my own clothes at the store? No, but at least at home, when I was putting on my outfit for the day, I could coordinate it. I don't know where this skill was lost on these two, but someone dropped the ball. And the ball is still rolling away from us, never to be caught again. Anyway, Bede. I also don't want to claim him, because, like I said, I thought he was a 60-year-old woman with a bad perm and a thrift store bubble coat. In fact, he is a young queer man. Did not see that coming. Major plot twist. This is some like M. Night Shyamalan junk or something, I don't know. It was like just so shocking. So like, I don't even know, terrifying. Like, what? What do you mean he's supposed to be one of ours? Where though? Again, not all queer people are fashionistas, but at least we can color coordinate to some extent. At least we can tell you when something matches. And if it doesn't match, it's meant to be a tasteful array of non-matching things. It's not just a disaster that makes me question every single life choice you could ever make, ever. What color do I want this to be? I really don't know. I'm honestly still in shock. I don't know. Oh, let's make it purple, why not? I don't care. We're just throwing colors at random now, right? Right. Anyway. Yeah, for the longest time, I didn't realize Bede was a dude. Not to mention the fact that I didn't realize Bede was meant to be our age. I don't know who told him that he should dye his hair that color, and like, yes, you're allowed to do whatever you want with your own body, but regardless of if it offends us personally. But I feel victimized. That was I don't understand, with all of Chairman Rose's money, somehow he couldn't afford a better coat. Like, child, you're being sponsored by the richest person in the game. What are you doing? You could have bought anything and you chose that. Like, I don't get it. It just shows like a lack of judgment and forethought. He literally is like getting funds, stipend, whatever, from the richest person in the game. He was like low-key adopted by the richest person in the game. That means that his wardrobe choice is not for a lack of funds or options. It's not because he got it in a second-hand bin at a charity stop. No. Because I've worked at a quote-unquote, like, ministry where you can get free clothes. No. He had his pick of the litter. And what did he do? He picked that. Severe lack in judgment. When Opal, like, I guess took him under her wing or whatever. I can't say adopted because Chairman Rose adopted him. When Opal took him in, I swear I almost cried. I was like, yes, please God, someone else with a sense of how to dress themselves, please help him. And then she did. I was literally ready to weep from joy. Like, I can't tell you how happy I was knowing someone would help this man dress himself now. Because no way was she gonna let him go out in public looking like that. She respects him too much. And isn't afraid of him. I honestly don't think Chairman Rose or his secretary respected Bede in the slightest, because no one said him thing. Darn it! I have to go back and edit that now. Anyway. I'm sorry, I feel very strongly and passionately about his choices. He literally could have been like, I've broken 8 laws, and I would have been like, that's not as big a crime as what you're wearing. Oh my god, I would have been ashamed to see him in public. You know, it's a video game, and I think I actually was ashamed to see him in quote-unquote public, because he would challenge me in public, and I'm like, you walk into my house You challenge me in my house wearing that. I've literally gotten better clothes from the thrift store. Literally just picked out at random. Than what he apparently got on purpose with the chairman's money. Like, I can't explain that. I can't explain his life choices. Like, you would think he would have gotten some kind of Princess Diaries worthy makeover, just without the stigma against people with curly hair, but no. No one changed a single thing. Not a single person told him how he looked. And it's not like he's ugly or something. Like, that's not where I'm going with this. You can be ugly and still know how to dress yourself. But this boy, I had an existential crisis because of his wardrobe, and I don't want to go through that again. So, you know. Huh, we're already at 16 minutes. Anyway, yes. Had a whole existential crisis over this. Anyway. I honestly don't know who wins the, like, worst clothing award between the two. I honestly think their punishment should be inflicting them on each other. Making Bede be subject to Buggy's terrible wardrobe choices and vice versa. Just let them pick out each other's clothes and watch the chaos unfold. It's like, oh, you hate that? Well, the rest of us hate it too, but you inflict it on us daily, so... Well, if you watch the anime or play the game. Point still stands. Anyway. Honestly, I'm surprised no one from Team Yell ever roasted him about that. Like, Marnie's little fan club, I'm surprised none of them ever got on him about that. Because she's a main character too. So, I'm surprised no one ever went like... just like utterly savage. Going after him. They had some restraint. Because who am I to tell someone they can't wear a crop top? That being said, the colors in the pattern better not look tacky. They better go together. And if not, they better contrast in some interesting way that makes it all pop, because, I might go insane. This painting is going about as well as you can expect. Should I just make this 30 minutes? I feel like, because I keep saying, I can do a little more. I can do a little more. I feel like I should cut it off now. I don't know. Like, it's not that I'm doing it for more content. It's that I, like, have limited time, limited disk space. Like, I can't just make this into an hour video just because I wanted to, like, roast them for another 30 minutes. I'm also running out of things to say about them. Although there's a lot to say, so... If I were the chairman, I would have literally paid him to wear literally anything else. And I'm not sorry. I'm surprised he wasn't paid off, bribed to wear anything else. Ooh, another thing about Buggy. He's literally a pirate. He can literally steal anything he wants. And again, this is a fictional character in a fictional world, so I'm not advocating that any real-life person commit any real-life crimes. Anyway, just had to throw in that disclaimer. He's a fictional person in a fictional world, but he is a pirate. He is a pirate who steals things all the time. That's literally in his job description. And yet he couldn't steal himself a better outfit. I don't understand it. Like, did he find it but then sell it for money? I mean, what's going on? I think someone once suggested that it's a good disguise so that people are more focused on your outrageous clothing than what you look like, so it's harder to catch you and stuff, and easier to go incognito. But fam, there are like 8 ways to do that without compromising your dignity or mine, and yet here we are. I just don't understand it. Anyway, I think I'm gonna wrap this up once I paint this last blue flower. Yes sirree, that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, that has been your public roast of Buggy the Clown in One Piece and Bede from Pokemon Sword and Shield. Someone needed to say it, and here we are. Thank you, my lovelies. Have a great rest of your week, and make sure that you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss the next installment, and make sure you like this video if you enjoyed it. Have a blessed day.